we go into the fan therapy part of the podcast here. This is fan therapy. You gave Jets fans a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if that was therapy, more it was like tough love.
Yeah, it was more
right?
tough love. Right.
But now it's like, hey, sit down, Jets fans. We took a look at Zach Wilson for you with the Jets' big win over the Denver Broncos. So you yelled at Jets fans if you were not with us on Monday because they got a win. They should be happy. You're like, just be happy. Enjoy life, Jets fans.
Right.
But yet they were talking on the radio, and you heard some people on the radio and fans talking to you at the gym.
Yep.
Oh, I got concerns with Zach Wilson. I don't know if we can be what we want to be with Zach Wilson the way he plays.
Right.
So you got mad at them. You go enjoy him. But you wanted to go back and look at every play and every throw from Zach Wilson, and you literally did that. Your notes are like first drive, second drive,
I did.
third
At the
drive.
end of the game, I stopped getting into play-by-play because I was like, all right, I'm not going to play-by-play.
So you didn't write them down, but you watched them all.
I did.
You watched all
Yes.
the plays.
Right.
Were you right? Were Jets fans crazily overreacting, and did Zach Wilson have a decent game?
Well, decent. I'm not going to, like, a decent game. Yes, decent. You know?
Was it as good as you were hoping to see?
No, it wasn't a good game, but it wasn't a bad game. That's where I think everybody's got to, like, back off a little bit. You know, like, let's put things into context here a little. He comes back. He doesn't get to play preseason football. It's year 2. He doesn't get to play the first 3 weeks of the year. And then his gift is, hey, you get to go play Pittsburgh, the Dolphins, the Packers, and the Broncos, 4 of the craziest defenses in football. Who, I mean, again, Pittsburgh might not be that great, but they slowed down the great Tua last week as the game went on, and they shit on Brady the week before. You know, they've really given everybody issues other than Josh Allen. I mean, really. So, and you were down by 10 in the fourth quarter, and he brought you back to beat them. You play the Miami Dolphins, who were create turnover, sack the quarterback, do all of that, right? Yeah, it's not like a great day, but it's a good day, and he made some big plays in the game to help them win it. All right, so you have that, and I just go, I don't understand there. All right, you beat the Dolphins, a team that is like was beating teams with their defense, and yeah, you had 14 completions for 210 yards. I mean, it's not a bad day. All right, and then you play the Green Bay Packers in a misty, rainy day, sleety day, and yeah, again, I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's special, but had the biggest pass play of the day that changed the game more than any other pass play of the day. So you have that, and then you go into Denver, who's made every quarterback look shitty. I mean, everyone the whole year. You know, so again, yes, the game was not great. It wasn't like good. It was just decent, like you said. Was it bad? Absolutely not bad. Absolutely not. And that's where, is there a few throws where I go, yeah, Zach Wilson should hit that throw. He lost control of about, I'm going to say 3 or 4 passes where I go, you're Zach Wilson. I don't care that, you know, somebody was close to you or you were off your back foot there. That should be completed. There's no doubt.
Jet Fella says, I love your support of Zach Wilson and agree he's gotten plenty of undeserved criticism. However, this was not a good game, and he did sail several throws way off the mark.
He sailed an in-cut on, like, the first drive of the game, no doubt. He had a blitz and had, like, a shallow crosser, and they didn't pick up the blitzer, and he was kind of just backpedaling, and he threw it over the top of Conklin's head. There was, like, 3 or 4 passes. He also had, like, 2 or 3 drops in the game, too, to where I go, it's not fair. You know, let alone they had some penalties and were in some tough situations. Let alone, you know, he was in a week where they're going, the Broncos offense sucks, and they're starting Brett Rippon at quarterback. So don't take many chances. Be smart. I mean, for a guy like Zach Wilson, that's the positives you got to take away. A guy that's huge right arm. His history is he wants to fit every ball into every tight window, and here he is. He's played some good teams and gone, you know what? I'm going to just play the right way to win the football game, and he's going to get criticized up here in New York. That's what's crazy. So, yes, again, I don't know if anything else jumped out to you in those notes or anything there.
His escapability, I think, was the thing you noted
That's
on Monday,
the big
and
thing.
it stood out to you again.
Yes.
Watching the film closer.
There's
some of those negative plays that could have pushed him out of field goal range.
Well,
and
that's what the drives, right?
Yeah.
The drive's over now. Now you're in 3rd and 25, and now you're not going to get down there to get the field goal. So that's where people got to look at that too. He had some incredible escapes. Now, did he get lucky on that one where he put the ball on the ground and fumbled? Like, to me, that still looked like a fumble. That did. I don't know why they didn't call that fumble. I'm still shocked by that. Lamar Jackson had a similar play, and they called it a fumble earlier on Sunday. I don't understand that one. So he got lucky. I'm not going to lie on that for sure. But, to sit here and everybody just go, oh, he played bad, and let's just absolutely tear him apart, I don't agree with that. I don't. And again, you got to take in what we said on Monday too. If the Broncos had a good offense, this would be the number one defense in football, or it'd be right there with the top defense.
I think they almost are anyway.
Anyways, right? I mean, they're right there. There's no doubt. And I don't even know where I haven't seen this. Yeah, they're the number 2 defense in football right now, just barely behind Buffalo. So they make life hard, and they're the number 1 or the number 2 pass defense in football. You know who's number 1? The team he played the week before, the Packers. Right. So that's where, again, I just, people got to calm down a little bit. And the reason I don't like it, one is it's 4 games in a row you've won. Let's be happy. Things are positive. And for some reason, we're going to tear Zach Wilson down. And also, I feel a little bit like he's just one of those guys that people want to tear down. This has gone on through the draft process. And that's where I just go, it's unfair. Where I go, there's a lot of other quarterbacks played this way, and they were 4-0. We'd be singing their praises a little bit more. And instead, here we're going, no, we want more, and we want more, and we want more. And that's where, it's annoying. And they got to help him, too. Not every throw can be over the middle. They got a little of the Shanahan 49ers disease in that passing system. Same thing with McDaniel in Miami. Every throw is over the middle. So teams start to put people there. It's why you've seen the last few weeks, he throws a swing route to the running back, and the guy runs down the sideline with nobody touching him because every team's like, it's coming over the middle. It's coming over the middle. Oh, shit. One guy got outside our flank here, and now we can't get out there to him. But that they got to help him out there, too.
Maybe if there's one red flag for him, it is how he's handled the pressure this season. I think we have a graphic on that. So no pressure, he's been great.
Yeah.
When he has, quote-unquote clean pocket, no one in his face. 76%, he's got a quarterback rating of 108. That is the 7th best in the NFL with no pressure. But when he has some pressure, he's completing just 16% of his passes. His quarterback rating is 12.7. That's the 2nd worst under pressure. What do you make of that?
Well, I mean, one, I'm not shocked by that. I don't think they've played some defenses that are very creative blitzing. Yep. So there's that. Yep. They're not the best pass protecting team in football. At no point were they. And then I think when you add on two of younger guys, some new offense line, they're not very good at picking up blitzes. There's a few plays in this game where I go, he threw hot or had a scramble or throw it away because they didn't block somebody. I mean, period. They were fooled by the blitz. So I'm not shocked to see that. Let's see where it goes from here.
Yeah.
Let's see where it goes. Again, with the defenses he played, those are like, if you're, hey, Ahmed Fareed, you're going to start in the NFL. Those wouldn't be the ones you'd handpick to go, oh, yeah, I'd like to start me off nice and easy with some basic defenses.
Yeah.
These would be the opposite of that.
Well, it actually makes that graphic we just showed better for Zach Wilson, right? It's like when you can protect him and give him a clean pocket, even playing against those defenses, he has a quarterback rating over 100.
Right.
Just give him some time.
Just give him some time.
Can produce. And that's what you wrote in your notes. And we want to do this for our viewing audience right now. A sneak peek behind the curtain. So if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Peacock, here are the cursive notes from Chris Simms. He took a picture. You see a shadow this week because his hand was in the way of the light, and so it made it even more difficult to read them. Yeah, Pete confirms that it was very difficult. And there you go. At the bottom of your notes, F off, WFAN, Jets fans.
Yes.
Even in your notes, you were trying to tell them to just back off,
I just thought, I knew you guys were going to read that. I thought that would be funny, right? All right.
Yes.
So, yes, I just, did he play good? No. Did he play bad? No. Really good defense, great coverages and disguises, great blitzes, bad pass pro all day long, some unreal escapes to keep them in good situation, no run game at all other than one play. He missed 2 or 3 throws that I expect him to hit. No turnovers. Tough game for a QB. Tough D. Jets O. With what is it? Oh, stop
wow,
with
you
so
can't
much.
even read it. Wow,
Jets
he
oh,
can't
stop
even
with
read
so
it.
much over the middle. Off WFAN Jet fans.
Yeah, that was it. That
There we
was
go.
basically it right there. So tweet at us, How many of those words could you read? I want to know. I'm curious right now.
It's not my best writing there because I was rushing.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.